Hello, I am Jack Cook. My credentials is that I am an American just like you. And the question of torturing terrorists comes up all the time in politics, in America, and around the world. You know, it's an issue that comes up at dinner tables, talking with families, Thanksgiving. It's a thing that's in politics. Torturing terrorists. I believe that we should torture terrorists. And here are the reasons why I think you should also believe. Alright. 1. Most Americans agree that we should torture terrorists. If most Americans agree, I think we should stand with them and also agree. Because torturing terrorists in order to gain valuable information that could save countless amount of lives is a thing that has to be done, and most of America agrees with me. As you can see in this visual, that 82% of Republicans and 53% of Democrats also agree with torturing terrorists. I found that from a recent poll online, and most of Americans agree. You should too. Let's see. Torturing terrorists can be good when the benefits outweigh the cost. Right? Listen. So if on one hand you have saving countless amount of lives, but the bad thing to that is you have to torture terrorists. Obviously, you should pick saving countless amount of lives. I think it's an obvious answer, because saving innocent lives over someone who has been doing a very bad thing by committing terrorism. It's an obvious answer that you should pick saving the lives over hurting someone who is not a good person anyways, but hurting over like people dying. You should definitely save lives. So torturing, can be many things. Like this that I found is a little diagram of how waterboarding works. So they don't even die. They feel very uncomfortable for a while in order for us to find out answers, which I think is definitely a very good trade-off, right? It's hurting someone to save lives. Alright, next thing is people who are against torturing terrorists will say that it is inhumane to torture them. But what I say to that is someone who has taken part in terrorism, I think, has almost lost all their humanity, right? If you take part in something that is like despicably evil, if you take part in that, I don't know how you can still be, a human being, like worthy of not being tortured. Like terrorist goal is to kill humans. So yeah, that's very not humane of them. It's not humane of them. I don't think that we have to treat them with the same humanity that we treat other people, right? Last thing is torture can have a positive effect on the world, and it has had a positive effect on the world. CIA, the American Central Intelligence Agency, has tortured terrorists and found valuable information that either led to like arrests or assassinations, but has led to saving many lives. Right? They're saving lives by getting information from these terrorists. In this picture right here, you can see what the CIA interrogation looks like, and so overall, I think we should torture terrorists. And I'll let that up to you to decide if you think we should torture terrorists. But keep in mind all the things that I listed out here. Thank you very much.